This is a love story starring the Sheffields because some people seem to think love wins, and for a good amount of time it does until it doesn't. So recently, this woman right here was recently talking about how the devil was on her.
All right, so I do need some more advice now. Update on my last video. I have been hearing from God. But now that I'm feeling God's presence, it's like, bam, out of nowhere, just something happens. Like, is this a good thing? Is this like, I need some words of encouragement here. Like, does this mean I'm doing something right? That, like, I've opened up my heart, I've opened up my mind to listen to God, and I feel like he has been talking to me, not as loud as normal, but like he's been talking, and then just
and I don't think this is a filter on her face. I think her face is really like that because she's a content creator, or I say Jennifer was a content creator.
Literally out of nowhere. Oh, and I destroyed my finger. Like,
so this is Jennifer Sheffield. Her cheeks are rosy. She was a great content creator, and she was recently doing on TikTok, and she had this to say about her divorce.
So, about to be a newly single mom, and I am in the middle of a divorce. My husband is being incredible though, like really and truly. Like, we're working together, everything's great, we're splitting everything down the middle, like, you know, everything is good. It is a very civil divorce with our daughter in mind, and I really appreciate that. However, you know, I'm gonna be a mom, single income right now, and he will be helping with her, he will be supporting her.
Child support. He will be paying child support. Let me translate that for you. She's a single mom right now, they have a daughter, and he will be supporting her.
You know, so essentially, like, I'm really thankful for that, and that I will not have to worry so much about supporting her. However, I will be on a very limited income, with buying a new house and, you know, paying a mortgage and all that stuff. So, I've never done this before. I've never been on my own before. So if you have any tips, saving money, making money, anything like that, like, I would really appreciate it. Like, you know, coffee at home, you know, I take caffeine pills, I do my own hair, nails, everything. Like, I do all that. So yeah, if you just have any tips, like, I would really appreciate it, because, like, I'm a little scared right now.
And, you know, going through a divorce can be a scary process. You know, you're about to literally change your life. You had what you thought was going to be forever, and then it turns out not to be. Well, she has made it on to Law and Crime for her story. And unfortunately, mid-divorce, her husband, who was taking everything so well, tragically unalived himself after he unalived her.
Really and truly, like, we're working together, everything's great, we're splitting everything down the middle, like, you know, everything is good. It is a very civil divorce.
TikToker Jennifer Sheffield was hopeful about her future. Shortly before she and her estranged husband, Brandon Sheffield, were found dead in what police are calling a murder.
Now, there is Brandon Sheffield. There is her. Now, the thing about this video is they do have a family. And unfortunately, when men go through divorce, they're 9 times more likely to unalive themselves. And I always say sometimes when, as we saw recently in the news, the last 2 attacks, domestically, the men wanted to hurt other people. And when this is a guy wanted to hurt his family members. Well, we have no idea. I have no idea the circumstances of their divorce. She thought it was going smooth, and apparently it wasn't. Now, the thing that, you know, most people are not covering in this divorce is they've been together for quite some time. All right. Now, I can't get an age of their oldest child or whatever, but I'm guessing based on the child that we saw in the picture, at least 5 to 10 years. Now, at the time of him unaliving themselves, him and her, he was 40, she was 30. So likely when she said, hey, I'd never been on my own, this is the guy who's likely always been in her life. They've always lived together. And I'm not going to go through and read it, but, Jennifer and Brandon were found unalive by gunshot wounds and an apparent, self-deletion during a welfare check by police at a residence around 7:18 on December 28th. And their story went viral at, not super duper viral, but enough to be on my radar. And people don't talk about this type of stuff enough because it is pretty doom and gloom. Brandon, 40, appeared to have shot Jennifer before shooting himself. The Brandon Police Department told the outlets the pair were believed to be at home with their daughter at the time of the incident. This is traumatic. So their daughter is 100% traumatized, more than likely. If she did witness this or was in the home, if this is actually true. They have set up a GoFundMe. I've went to go look at it. But like I said, the thing that alarms me is the fact that they have kids. And, she went viral right here. Maybe the youngest is theirs and the taller one is from a previous situation. I can't say for sure. But you're talking at least 5 years, maybe 6 years on the short one, probably 10 on the older one, who lost their mother and father the same day. So, women who get married and you think everything is going good, it can tragically be over at a moment instance. You have to realize that, men can become very volatile. And I'm not trying to take a dig at men. I'm just pointing out the statistics of him losing his family structure that he's always had. Same goes for the woman. But, the financial windfall and the support will always be there for women and not so much support for the guy because he's too busy paying it. But let me know what you think of this story. Do you think it could have been prevented? Not likely. Not likely. She thought he was going along with it. And a lot of men hide their stuff, hide their feelings. They mask it. They don't show it. They don't really want to talk about it. But his whole life was done. So yeah, poor daughter, for sure. Poor daughter lost her mom and dad on the same day and potentially witnessed it. But the reason for the divorce, who knows? I'm not going to speculate, but 2 lives were lost. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.